All right, guys, welcome back to another one. I'm the gold standard, and today we are in it for episode 1 of Meme or Meta. So here's the deal. There are so many other things that go into winning a game of One Piece other than your leader. Things like card knowledge, understanding of gameplay mechanics, so when to be aggro, when to turtle, creativity and deck building, and even just flat out luck. And because of all these factors, it is my firm belief that any single leader could beat any other leader in this game given the right circumstances. And to prove it, I'm going to go find the absolute worst leaders from every expansion and see if we can do something with them. And then at the end, I'm just going to rank them either meme or meta, depending on how they do against other leaders. But for now, sit back, kick your feet up, and enjoy episode 1 of a Meme or Meta with Foxy. Now, before we get into it, I have to tell you, I had so much fun making this series, and every single one of these matches had hilarious endings because that's just how this deck rolls. But if you ever just watch one of my gameplays, watch the RG Law because the ending is hilarious. All right, so let's get into the deck list and how this deck runs. His leader ability reads Dawn -3. If you have 3 or more Foxy Pirate characters in play, choose up to 1 each of your opponent's rested leaders and characters. The cards you choose do not become active during the owner's next refresh phase. So basically what he does is when you attack with him, you can burn 3 Dawn and you can freeze their leader and a character. Now, the big problem with his ability is that you need 3 Foxy Pirate characters on the board at all times. And so basically what this deck plays as is it plays a little bit of ramp and it plays a little bit of spamming bodies out. So first let's look at the ramp engine, which consists of Ito here, who is activate main. If your leader has the Foxy Pirates type and you do not have any other characters in play named Ito, add up to 1 rested Dawn from your Dawn deck. So you can't have more than 1 Ito, but this guy's amazing because he just sits on the board giving you Dawn. Next up, we've got Gina, and I don't use her almost ever as ramp. Mostly she's a 2K, but she's on play if your leader has the Foxy Pirates type and the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal or less than the number on your opponent's field. Add up to 1 Dawn card from your deck and set it as active. And so you typically maybe would play her after like a Kaido or something. Next, you've got Chopper, who is a blocker and also on play if your board has Dawn less than or equal to your opponent, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck rested. And then finally, last but not least, is Foxy himself, which is on your opponent's turn. If your leader has the Foxy Pirates ability, all of your opponent's characters have power -1000. And his activate main is once per turn, add up to 1 rested Dawn from your Dawn deck. This card's an absolute menace, guys. I love this card. So anyway, now let's look at kind of how you spam bodies in, or the spamming engine of this deck, which is Porsche. As we've all seen in Reiju, it's Dawn -1. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and you may add up to 1 card with the type Foxy Pirates to your hand. Place the remainder on the bottom of your deck in any order, and then you may play up to 1 4000 or lower purple character from your hand. So you have Porsche, and you can play her into like an Ito, sometimes Capote, who is on play Dawn -1. If your leader is Foxy Pirates, up to 1 of your opponent's 6-cost characters or less cannot attack, so he freezes. So you could do something like Porsche into freezing something. You can do Porsche into a blocker, but the best combo to do with Porsche, because the leader ability needs 3 Foxy Pirates on the field, is you can go Porsche into Pickles. And Pickles is, if you have less or equal Dawn to your opponent, your Foxy Pirate characters other than Pickles cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. And so Pickles is kind of like your anti-Lucci meta or anti-Gecko. Now, the other spam option you have here is Big Pan. And it's on play if you have less or equal Dawn than your opponent. You can play 1 cost 4 or lower Foxy Pirates type character from your hand. And so the combo that you can do with Big Pan here is you can go Big Pan into Porsche into, any of your other things, like potentially Capote or, a blocker or even Pickles. And if you go Big Pan, Porsche, Pickles, you get 3 Foxy Pirates, and now your leader's ability is online from only just 6 Dawn. Now, outside of the ramp engine and the spam engine, I've got obviously 9-drop Kaido, which is probably like the best purple card in the game right now, and it's on play Dawn -5. This character KOs 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost 6 or less and gains rush. So you just kill a blocker and attack in. The other one I've got is Douglas Bullet, who is activate main once per turn, Dawn -4. You can rest 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less, and then this character gains double attack. So this is your win condition for BY Luffy, but also he's just a great card in this meta right now. I've got Queen for card draw, which we all know is Dawn -1. Draw 2 cards and trash 1 from your hand. I've got Ragnarok, who is Dawn -1, KO up to one of your opponents, cost 8 or less characters. So this helps out in the Bonnie matchup because you can kill the 8-drop kid, and Enel because you can kill the Katakuri. And then finally, I'm going to talk about 2 cards that I would definitely consider removing, which is Reiju for sure, because it's if you have equal or less Dawn on your field than your opponent, and you have 5 or less cards in hand, draw 2 cards. The problem is that you're never really at less Dawn until like the late game, after you've played maybe a Kaido or something. And at that point, I don't even want card draw anymore. Like, I'm going for game. And the other is Sanji here, who is a 2k blocker. And I almost never get to play him as a 3 cost because you're just ramped so much higher than the opponent. And so I would throw something else in here. Now, there is one card in here, guys, that I did not talk about yet. And that is the Megadon Ninetales Rush, which makes this deck so fun, guys. And so what this card says is main, if you have equal or lower Dawn than your opponent, activate one of your Foxy. So basically for 3 Dawn, you can restand either your leader or one of these. And guys, that is so deadly in so many matchups. If you need proof, watch the RG Law gameplay. But yeah, guys, that's the gist of the deck and how it runs. I really do hope that some of you try this deck and, you know, make some small changes. But guys, this deck is so fun and I highly recommend trying it out. So guys, thanks for watching. And if you like the content, please like, subscribe, all of that, it does help. And I will see you in the next one. Let's get into some gameplays.
All right, we're in it with an RG Law.
Take second.
This actually looks kind of good.
Is it good? I mean, I've got the ramp. Yeah, we'll try it. I've got some Foxy Pirates that I can get down for the leader ability. Got a blocker. See what we can do here. See what we can do here. Gets his search off. Oh, nice. He's playing this one. He's playing an anti-Lucci build. That's kind of cool. This card's epic, guys. If you don't know about this, geez, it is just epic. So we're already going to be at, what, 3, then 5, 7? So I could play this in another turn. I wish I had the chopper blocker. That would have been nice. So we'll play this. Swing. This guy's not going to be very good in this matchup because everything just gets, you know, returned to hand. Yeah, I want something. That's actually cool. I'll take that. Because a good couple of these, oh, dang, I can't. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so let's go, sure. Let's swing for 6. And we'll get this down. Activate his ability. So we're at 5, so we'll be at 7 next turn. So then I can just start dropping these. I mean, I'm tentatively going to just try that. If we get a queen and some blockers down too, like, no, that card's, oh, Nico. This card's actually kind of underrated. Okay, swing, what, 2 on leader, I'm assuming? Okay, yes. Ooh, pickles. So we're gonna stop Foxy anyway here. Like, I need to get the Foxy down. Cavendish. He doesn't actually get any use from it. So he can potentially use a restand Cav on this next turn, which makes life, for me, a lot worse. I'm gonna just try it. We'll see what happens. So I'll be at 10, so I could use this into this on the Cav. He's probably got like the restand law in hand. Yeah, I'm not crazy about these Reijus. I'm gonna find something else because the only times I use them are when like post Kaido, but at that point, like, you're so far into the match and so dominant that like card draw is low on my priority list. I guess we'll take this one. No, not gonna use that. Okay, rush here. So he gets what, 6? 6 down? 5. That's right. Okay. Another 5. Yes, you can have this. So here's where things get kind of entertaining because I'm kind of in the mood to just starve him out. And because he can block and draw. I can use this, and I can use this and make it so this can't attack. I could also use leader ability here and make it so neither of these could attack. I think that's kind of what we're thinking here. Yeah, we'll go here. I'm assuming he gives us the blocker. Okay, draws a card. We go here. I'm gonna capote. Do we capote here? Or do we just use chopper? I think we capote. I'm gonna capote. Make it so that this guy can't attack. And we'll swing into this again. Use the card action. And make it so that these two can't come back online. That's fine. And we'll gain some Dawn back. And we'll be at 10 again next turn. So, cool. Very cool. And then I can kind of start putting blockers and stuff up to just make things a little bit better. I could also start playing these. He's at 8, 9. I can't use these yet. Yeah, he gets his blocker Luffy or anti-blocker Luffy. I mean, I kind of want him to just keep attacking. I'm gonna bleed him dry a little bit. I'll put both of these in next turn. So what's he swinging in here? Gotta swing a lot. Swings 10. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm gonna just block out of it. Yeah. Yep. Because now I'll swing back into that. I mean, do we? We could also just throw like a massive barrage of 9s at him. He doesn't have any blockers set up right now. Oh wait, no, he's at 9. I'll be at 10, so never mind. Okay, he recalls that to his hand. Probably smart thing to do for him. Okay, what do we want to do here? Because I can make it so the leader can't attack. I kind of want to just tempt fate a little bit. Let's tease out some counter or something potentially. Okay, so we do get a counter there. Interesting, very, very interesting. Because I can play, could all 4 of these attacks go through? Or could all of these attacks go through? That's a big, hard maybe. Because if I get 3, 3, so I could make this guy a 10 and swing with him 1. Oh no, I can't use this. That's right, we already decided that. Ugh, pain. So we gotta go here. Use the card action. Drop a Dawn. What do we want to trash here? I don't want to trash any of this. Because I want to try and play this and potentially grab a chopper. But I want the counter. So, yeah, we'll drop this. Play this. Drop a Dawn. None of this is what we wanted here. Take this, sure. And we'll swing 6. I'll swing 6 on them. Do we use the leader ability here? No, because we're at 10. Yeah, actually, we'll use it. Why not? Just to... Because we'll be at 7, we'll be at 9 next turn, so then I can still use this 3 times with some pretty big swings. And as long as we just stop, like, some of these attacks from coming through, like the leader ability here, and everything's -2, so, you know, there's opportunity here. Opportunity to make that happen. Okay, blocker down. Makes sense. Return. Oh, nice, okay. So he just leader ability'd that in, which is interesting. So he saves some for rush here. So, oh, he's clearing the board. Pff, okay, yeah, take that, bro. It's all yours. Insane, honestly. Absolutely insane. Yeah, you can have that because I can't block it anyway. I don't think he's gonna be ready for what's coming on this turn, guys. Oh man, do I block this? Because he has one blocker up. I've got kind of a lot of swings here. I don't see why I would bother. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, I've got 9, so I can make this guy a 10 and swing numerous times. Numerous times. And so let's just try it. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is gonna be absolutely freaking hilarious, guys. Foxy's, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm gonna swing first with one of these just because if he gets a trigger or something, I don't know what he could possibly have in here, but if he gets a trigger on the Porsche or on any of these, I'd like it to be, okay, so here, I think I have to get, yeah, we have to get another card. This guy's like, is this guy really going for life right now? Is he trying to end this game? Because I just don't think that 3 10s, like a 6, a 7, and 3 10s, is that like, is that greedy? Am I being ambitious here? Guaranteed he's got a ton of counter, but I mean, I could also just like destroy this board outright, but it doesn't really matter now. I've committed. We've committed, guys. Okay, so the 3 10s have to hit now. And, well, okay, so I can technically go, I have to go 3 10s here because I can only do, yeah. Oh no, if I win this, guys, that'll just be absolutely top tier. I mean, that could just be the ultimate troll right here. Oh my god, dude, there's no way. Oh my god. The meme deck worked, guys. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, there's something to this Foxy build. Like, I haven't streamlined it yet, but I am having a ton of fun with it. All right, we are in it with my boy Ace. I'm gonna take second from him, faux show. I think I'm gonna keep this also because I've got the Ito into the Foxy play, which is gonna help get this guy down. Yeah, we'll keep this. And this could help us get rid of some bodies potentially. Yep, gotta end the turn there. Cool, we'll go Ito next. And then probably put the queen in. So we go 1, get 3, 5, down to 4, back up to 5. So it's kind of a wash, up to 7. So then I can go with that into turn. Okay, he's just searching up blockers. All right. Got the kid going. Do I take this? The problem is if it's like such a cheap one to block, and I'm not going to use this blocker. So I'm going to save this for now because once Ace gets cooking, like that rush can be a problem. Like they can totally rush us down. So we'll go 6 here. And I'll get E2 in, and we'll use his ability, and we'll end the turn. So now's where stuff starts cooking for Ace because he can actually use leader ability, potentially load something, and play a kid. And I go 5. Yeah, so I go 5 into 7. Cool, he picks no cards. He whiffs. Perfect. Best case scenario for us, guys. Can't use this, so that's a counter now. Plays this for next turn. Okay. Pickles. So we're at 7 here, so I could just play this Foxy and swing for 5. I think that's what I do because then I can get my Kaido. Or do we get the pickles? Nah, we got to go. Yeah, so we go 5. And I'll get this down. Yeah, we'll get Foxy down. This card's freaking goated, guys. I don't know why nobody's talking about this. No, not Ito. Ito Minazo. So we'll get one more here because you kind of got to while you still got him. End off the turn. So everything gets minus 1,000 too, which is why this card is freaking incredible. Okay, so he's going to use his leader ability again here. Let's see what he gets. Gets the Luffy, uses Luffy. Okay, this is now 7K. Gets his blocker down. Toad's fine with that. So this is a Foxy. Interesting. So he swings 9 on us. Yeah, we take that for sure. Now I could play... I've got this. So he's at what, 7? I'm at 10 already? Jeez. So I can blow this guy up and swing 7-7, and then I can start rebuilding slowly. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. So, or 7-10. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, we'll use the card action. I'm gonna blow this guy up. And I'm gonna go 8. And then I'm gonna go 10. And so I'm assuming he's gonna attack into this next turn. It's too bad I didn't get any blockers down, but here we are. Because I can get this guy in and this guy in next turn. We'll get 3 back doing that, and then I can start using his leader ability. So he's gonna go 7, 9. So I'm assuming he's gonna try and clear this board here. I have a ton of counter, and I plan on using a good amount of it right now. Because the more attacks I can lure into this, the better. Well, sort of. He swings on life. Oh, man. Do I take that? Because then he's definitely going to swing into board, so I kind of have to. Do we trigger that? No, because I can use that to KO this. Yeah, I don't need that. Gives me the pudding. Gives me the pudding treatment. Wow, I did not see that coming. 10 on 7. Pain. But we have to save this, so I've got 3 Porsches. You love to see that. Okay, so we've got a bunch of attacks that we got to get through here. He's a 7, so I think we just lean in all on everything on here, because I can go 7, get potentially a counter. No, because he's a 7. How do we want to do this? So I have 5. So I'm gonna definitely use this first of all. Problem is I don't have enough Foxy Pirates to use his ability. Otherwise I would just use it on these 2. Let's try it. Let's try and get something cooking here. And see if we can't get a Pickles. What do we want? Don -1, Capote. That could actually help us. And then I could make it so this guy can't attack. And then I've got my 3. Yeah, so we'll do that. So we're gonna go here and we'll play the Capote and I'll use the card action. Make it so this guy can't attack. Yeah, now we gotta go like 10. So I've got the 3. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Because now I go 10, 11, and I use the 5 at the end to, does he get a trigger here? Some kind of trigger? Yeah, so then we go here, swing here for 11. Wow, he just gives that to us. I was honestly about to use the... I was going to use his leader ability here to... because I got all the Foxy Pirates in, so then I was going to make it so these 2 couldn't attack. And this guy couldn't attack because of Capote. And so then I was pretty much good for next turn. Man, guys, I got to say, this deck cooks when you get it moving. That's so funny. Okay, so we're in it with good old Vagapunk here. I'm going to keep this because I've got the turn 2 Porsche into Vin Smoke here. And that is huge. Yeah, we'll do this. Smoke. Yeah. Chopper. I might even put her down. Just because like this game goes later because it's Vagapunk. And so this card, even though it's a 2K, actually I have time to use it. So Frankie in life. Okay, so we can go Porsche. 4,000 or lower purple character from your hand. So I can't actually play this. I have to play. So I think what I'm going to do here is actually play Chopper into... I'm going to let them keep this for now. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll let them keep that for now.
So we'll go chopper into, I don't even need a chopper actually right now. Yeah, we'll go here, and I guess I can't take any targets there. And we'll just play out chopper. Get this back. And the turn there. I mean, this card isn't gonna help me next turn either. I got no ramp right now is the problem. So playing this, what does this even get us into? Does it help? This definitely helps us, but not right now, maybe later. Actually, none of this helps us. So I'm gonna go here, try this again. Dude, I really want this card right now. I have to take her. Do we play anything here? I mean, God, I guess I'm just gonna use this. So let's go 7. Let's go 6 and 7. Let's see what happens here.
So I don't know that Reiju is good in this deck because you are ramping so much that like I just don't know that I could ever get a Reiju down is the problem. This card's awesome. This card I think is really good in this deck. So he's gonna swing on probably Porsche here. I'm gonna give him the blocker faux show. So I want to keep the Porsche in. And does he have a 4 cost? He has Frankie in the trash. Man, none of this stuff is helpful right now. Oh man, okay. We're at 7, they're at 6. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll just play this and make it so this guy can't attack. And we're at 7. Nah, because I want to get Kaido in next turn, so let's go 7, 7, 8, I guess. Yeah, we'll go 7, 7, 8. Because that's going to burn a ton of counter from their hands. And next turn, we're playing Kaido, so... all right, you got the Luffy trigger. That's okay. That is okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. They're going to load something into life. We'll definitely trash one. Definitely didn't need that. What do they load here? Blocker? Oh, not a blocker. Not a blocker. So trash that. Cool. Kaido again. What's he got in trash here? Interesting. Not much. So I can play Kaido. Yeah, so we'll definitely play Kaido here. Okay. Don't bother with the card action here. He takes that. And then we play Kaido. Dang, that's a lot. Get this out of here. He gets someone in play. I'm assuming it's not going to be a blocker, though, which is why I did this. Okay. Draw 2, trash 2. So probably 2 2Ks, if I'm guessing correctly. So we're at 4. I don't think that this was the hand to keep, honestly, guys. But here we are. Ooh, he gets a blocker at the end there. All right. All right. So he gets to reload something. He gets a blocker. He's going to attack into this stuff. Does he clear my Kaido is the question. I have 3K in counter. Loads Nico. All right. So we're at 6 next turn. So I could play my Vin Smoke finally. Yeah, so he swings into Kaido. All yours. I'm assuming he clears Porsche here. Yep. Keeps the blocker. Okay, so I could swing for 7 on that. Does any of this help us here? Does any of this help us? Because I'll be at 8 next turn. And no, does not. Oh, Douglas Bullet. I could play you next turn. Yes, I could. And I can definitely. So let's see what he does here. Because
if I go Douglas Bullet into Kaido, I think that's kind of game. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to call it there. Because I'll load something into life and play something here. Oh, okay. 10 drop ace. Not bad, actually. Cool, cool, cool. Definitely take that. And do we take this one? I don't think so. Because I'm going to buy us a little bit of time here. So I need Foxy Pirates. I need Foxy Pirates characters to make this work. Problem is now I've got all this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just get this guy in. End off the turn there. Because I can actually activate both of their abilities. And I can use his double swing this next turn. We'll see. We'll see what I get here. This could be hilarious, guys. We'll see what he does, because if he loads more stuff into life, and also if this is a blocker, we're in a bit of a pickle. Bit of a pickle. Okay, so it triggers this to kill this next turn, which is annoying, but understandable. Okay, 12. Yes, you can have that. Woo! And 13. Yes, you can have that. Okay, so we're at 10. So let us go Kaido. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get rid of this. I'm going to just try and attack here. Because he might keep it, or he might, yeah, uses it to kill this. Which is fine with me. Because now I could technically use this and get a double swing in. And then swing again. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So he's got double attack. See if he triggers a blocker. No. Draw Edison. So he's got a bunch of 2Ks in hand. But we go 6 here, and then we go 10. So get the 2K, and then we see what happens. I mean, he could still have it. He's got those 1-cost events and 2Ks and stuff. Or those 2-cost events? I forget which they are. Wow, we got it. That was actually so fun to see Douglas Bullet in action with Kaido. That was a fun game. Now that you've seen Foxy in action, it's time to rate him. So, meme or meta? And I'm gonna go ahead and give him meta. And obviously, guys, he's not like meta. What I mean when I say meta in these rating systems is that he is just severely underrated. Foxy has answers to, you know, BY Luffy, Lucci, potentially Bonnie in the case of the rush after, you know, they've already rested something. And you could definitely tailor this deck to be a real problem for certain leaders, especially if you see a lot of those leaders in your locals. So would I take Foxy to Nats? Obviously not. Well, most likely not. I mean, you might want to just for fun. So moving forward, guys, you know, meme will be nearly unusable against the majority of characters. And meta is going to be my loose term for just fun, underrated, cool decks. So guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys try this out, and I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.